as an individual that exists on earth, the dialect you are born into is very, very important. And that is why we see the Western world progressing. If you look at these developed countries, we have some countries that it is this their dialect they use as their official language, except for Nigeria and some other countries that take to foreign languages. So, and those that don't have this knowledge is of disadvantage, because in the next generation, where time is not taken, the local dialect may disappear or vanish.
Well, for me, I believe that it's okay to teach them general language, or whichever it's going to benefit them in the future. Whether it's general, a lot of people know how to speak Yoruba, but how does that benefit you in the future? So whatever you think it's going to be suitable or beneficial to you is what you should learn.
For me, if I want to say something about my dialect and I don't want anybody to know about it, if I speak it with my child or anyone, and I don't want you to know what I'm telling that person, it's very, very compulsory. So we exchange the word together. So that person will not know. Maybe my chioma, I don't want her to know that. I want to send that Peking to go and buy something for me. So, or to go and get me a credit from another person that is selling something.
Children should know your local language. Like if they live in other countries, they should be able to communicate with other people, with your own dialects, with you, or people that are related to them. You should be able to say something secretly that other people will not know in your own local language to your children. So it's important.
It's very, very important to teach our children native language, because we are in a mixed society. It's very easy to identify our fellows. You are native ones, you are regional ones, and generally. For instance, myself, I'm here in Lagos, I'm a Igbo man. And through the native language, I discovered people from my own clan that I don't even know.
It's very important for a child to discover his root, where he comes from. If you are born in Yoruba land, you should be able to know, understand the language of Yorubas, because that's where you come from. Then the child may not limit himself in that particular language. He can learn on that language. But when they want to trace your root, first of all, they use your language to know.
There are various places you will be in this country entirely that it will be helpful to you. Even when you get to some places and you meet your people from same tribe, it will be very easy for you to have upper hand than those that don't even know about the dialect. Some people don't even know where they come from. They can't even, let me describe where I am. Okay, I'm from Ondo State. Where in Ondo State? From Ondo Township. Where in Ondo Township?
So, Emmanuel, should a child be taught in his local language?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. Why are you throwing the question to me as if you cannot even answer the question?
But I have to ask you.
Yeah. For me, personally, my children, they know how to speak Yoruba. They can speak Yoruba.
Mm-hmm.
So for me as their father, I can speak Hausa. So sometimes when my mom is around, I also speak in Hausa for them to also to also understand. So I don't know why you would not teach your child the local language and you want to funkify everything. So what's the big deal?
That brings me to the question about...
Because sometimes when they leave your environment and get into a particular one, and they are speaking your local language, and they will become a novice.
So that brings me to the question about our educational institutions. Some schools do not even teach...
No, it is in a curriculum, even in Lagos State, that you should teach one Nigerian language.
So a lot of schools, especially in Lagos, just generally teach only Yoruba. Because we're in Lagos. So if you go to Kano, you teach only Hausa.
And you also learn the beauty of the culture.
Good, but don't we have a situation?
I grew up in Jos, and that's why I grew up in Jos, and that's why I can speak Hausa. So surprisingly, when I move into a particular environment where they are speaking Hausa, I will just pretend as if I don't understand what they're saying.
A car, or just carry it to the abattoir. We'll go to.
Don't be surprised that
you can negotiate with it.
Atheophilos were on the national TV. Don't be surprised that the issue of buying tomato, pepper at the market, I do that often. You know why? Because when I go to meet those Hausa guys, I relate with them in their local language. So don't be surprised that the issue of people are saying hiking this, I get it at a very cheaper rate.
Oh, okay.
Very cheaper. So my wife now made it mandatory for me that anytime you're going out, please, when you're coming back, please get the pepper and all those things for us. Because she knows full well that when I meet those Hausa guys, fantastic.
You're speaking Hausa with them and they're happy with you. And they just give you the whole basket and say, take it for just 1,000 naira.
And then, yeah, that's it. So that's the beauty of the local language.
Of course.
We just have to go now. We
just have to go, of course. Entertainment segment is up next. Of course, we'll take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll have our guest with us